The first picture, 1, shows a couple getting married in front of a priest with 2 witnesses. For Catholics, this is the only real kind of marriage because it is a sacrament. Picture 2 shows a bad marriage. For Catholics, this kind of marriage is not a sacrament, it is only a civil contract done by government officials. If one or both people are Catholic, a marriage done only by civil law is not real or valid. The state cannot make Catholics truly married, it can only record them on paper. The Catholic Church alone has the right to make rules about the marriages of people who are baptized because the Church has authority over the sacraments and all holy matters. 1. The Church is responsible for all holy things. It protects the sacraments, which are the ways God gives grace to people. Civil governments handle material things, but God gave the Church authority over spiritual things. This is why Jesus said, "Render to Caesar what is Caesar's, and to God what is God's." 2. Marriage is both a sacrament and a contract. Because of this, the Church has the right to make rules about it, just like the government makes rules about civil contracts. The state can only make laws about the parts of marriage that are civil or material. 1. The state may make rules about things like filing marriage papers, property owned by the couple, and tax benefits for families with children. Jesus said, "What God has joined together, let no man separate." This means that no earthly power can break up a valid, consummated marriage between Christians. Civil divorce granted by the state cannot be accepted by the Church. The state cannot make laws that go against God's law. 2. Catholics should obey civil marriage laws as long as they do not contradict God's laws or the Church's laws. If some civil laws are not good or do not match Catholic beliefs, Catholics should work to improve them. The usual rule for a Catholic wedding is that a Catholic can be truly married only in the presence of an authorized priest and 2 witnesses. 1. The Church requires that a Catholic be married before the parish priest, the bishop, or a priest they appoint, along with 2 witnesses. Catholics may not marry without a priest of the Church and 2 witnesses. There is only one exception. If a priest or bishop cannot be found without great difficulty, in danger of death, a couple can marry validly and lawfully in front of 2 witnesses. Even without danger of death, this is allowed if it is clear that the situation will last for a month. They truly receive the sacrament of matrimony. The event should be written down, signed, and later given to the bishop or pastor. No Catholic should do this unless the reason is extremely serious. B. If another priest is available, even if he is not the pastor, he should be called, but the marriage is still valid even if only 2 witnesses are present. 2. A Catholic cannot be married outside the Church. Catholics who marry in front of a justice of the peace are not truly married. They only made a legal contract. If they live together as husband and wife, they commit serious sin. Their legal marriage may keep them out of jail, but it does not save them spiritually. Their children will be listed as illegitimate in church baptismal records. 3. If Catholics try to marry in front of a non-Catholic minister, they commit a serious sin and are excommunicated. They are not married. They cannot receive the sacraments, cannot be godparents, and cannot receive a Catholic funeral. The excommunication ends only after confession, absolution from the bishop, and a valid marriage before a Catholic priest. 4. A priest may perform a wedding outside his own parish only with permission from the proper pastor or bishop. A priest or bishop may marry people who do not live in their parish or diocese if they have permission from the couple's pastor or bishop. A Catholic who has lived in a parish for a month is considered a member of that parish. The Church allows a married couple to separate only for very serious reasons, such as adultery, danger to life, abuse, or heresy. 1. A separation does not break the marriage bond. Neither person may marry someone else while both are alive. If the serious problem stops, they must live together again. The innocent spouse should get the bishop's permission before separating. If both spouses are devout Catholics who prepared well for marriage and prayed for God's help, such extreme problems are rare. 2. The only kind of divorce the Catholic Church allows is a separation without the right to marry anyone else. The Church does not force couples who cannot live peacefully together to remain in the same home. When the separation involves property or civil matters, Catholics must get permission from the Church before filing for civil divorce. Even after the civil divorce is granted, if the marriage was a valid, consummated sacrament, neither person may marry someone else.